Hey guys, welcome back. This is my second what I eat in a day to give you more perspective of what I eat. So today I'm making chia pudding. That's kind of been my go-to for breakfast. Chia seeds are high in omega-3s, they're a superfood, and they're really filling. So I put about 10 spoonfuls. And then I add in my milk of choice, which I use oat milk vanilla because it has like a good sweet tasting to it, and chia seeds don't have any taste. And then you can add any fruit you want. You could even add if you have like flax seeds or granola, but today I just added some cherry jam. Then you put it, once you shake it up, you'll see in a few seconds, I put a lid, I shake it, then I put it in the fridge. And once it's in the fridge, I usually set it for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. The longer it sits, the more congealed and pudding tapioca type consistency it'll be. So here I'm just eating some blueberries and this peach. You can see the peach is kind of old. Just a heads up, I did eat it, but it had like no flavor to it. It wasn't the best, but anyways. Then I decided I'm going to be making my lunch. I was still in that like brunch type of mood, you know what I mean? Like you're still like into eating breakfast food, and I don't know why I just associate eggs with breakfast. So I add my eggs, and of course I added a little butter before, and then I add some turmeric. Now I like my eggs to be flavorful, and yeah, I just need to add some good stuff to it. I had this everything seasoning, and it has salt and pepper, and I think there's like sesame seeds and all that good stuff. So I didn't need to personally add salt and pepper because it's all up in there. So once it's done cooking, I wanted it to not be like just a fried egg type of thing. I wanted it scrambled, and that's because I add more stuff, I should say, I guess. So you'll see that soon. So basically I make sure both sides are cooked, and then I have these chichi salsa, and I'm just like not the biggest spice person, so I made sure I add like my mild. And this is really great because you add a little veggie, and it adds a lot of flavor. So once that's done, I can't speak. Once that's done, I decide to add this tofu mixture that I had. Now the tofu mixture I already had added prior, like spinach, parsley, tomatoes. I think I might have added peppers too. And it came in a barbecue sauce, but that wasn't flavorful at all. So I had added balsamic vinegar, and I let that sit because I had some of it yesterday and I'm eating the remainder today. It's not high in calories, and I got it from Whole Foods. If you had watched my vlog of when I shopped at Whole Foods, you would have seen. So then I added the taco sauce and the cheese and blend together. I got this tortilla bread, which I love because it was 50 calories. And then I just add it to the bread, and I toast my bread too, not so it's crunchy, but so it's nice and warm. So then I give you a little zoom in because it's just looking so beautiful, so colorful. That's how we like it. Now, because it had everything, I didn't need to add anything on the side, you know what I mean? Give it a good pat on the back. It's a good boy. And that little lone tomato came out, took a bite, and I remember it was tasting so good. So now I'm just having my little drink. I had some ice, and I had bought this vitamin 8 drink, and I've been slowly drinking it because it's kind of sweet. And even though I'm a juice person and seltzer person, I don't know, I'm just not into this one as much, but I dilute it with water and I sip on that. Then for my dinner, my dad basically went on a haul, got all these tortillas, but this was another 50 calorie one. The first one was spinach. That I used in this one is sun-dried tomato, and I toasted that, of course. Then I added some coconut milk yogurt, which is so good. This one's plain, so it's not sweet, or it has the taste is kind of mild, but it's creamy. It's basically, I would say, a healthier sour cream, honestly. I make sure I give myself a healthy dollop there. And then I'm pretty sure I added my meatballs. And these my mom made prior. I'm sorry I didn't film that. I was doing something else when she was cooking these. And I cut them in half. That way it looks more without it actually being more. And I'm a ketchup person. I don't know about you. So I add some ketchup. I add some ranch. So good. Like, don't judge before you've had it. I swear it's good. And then I was thinking, what else could I put? And then I was like, oh yeah, I have tomatoes and cucumbers. So I just like pop those on there. And I'm like, wow, this is just looking so great. You know the food's good if it's colorful. You know what I mean? And then I was just like, okay, what else? And I was like, well, I'm not sure if it's seasoned or not. And I tried a piece of the meatball, and it could go a little, like, I could use a little more salt. So I add a little bit of salt. I use Himalayan salt that we got, and then cheese, of course. Now, in retrospect, I should have put the cheese on the bottom so it kind of would melt, like with the meat and all of that, but whatever. I wrap it up. It's not looking as beautiful as the other one. That's because it was a big boy. It was really filled, and the wraps aren't like massive. So now for dessert, I was wanting something sweet, and so I had flour, and you put it in the microwave. Every 30 seconds you take it out and stir or mix it, but you do it for about 2 minutes, and this is to kill all the salmonella. You shouldn't consume raw flour, just like how you shouldn't have anything that's like contaminated with eggs. Then you add almond butter. Now, let me preface this. This is a 3-ingredient cookie, and it's a relative healthy dish just because it's not, it's not processed, it's vegan, it's gluten-free. If you use almond flour instead of regular flour, and then you wouldn't even have to like zap it in the microwave. But anyways, you mix it pretty well, and then the third ingredient is maple syrup. So you grab whatever maple syrup you want, and I'm sure you can substitute this with honey. I haven't tried that, but you could probably do that, or with agave. And so once you mix it up, you get this dough-like consistency, like when you are making regular cookies, like chocolate chip cookies, for example. So you can add coconut flakes if you want to, or chocolate chip. I just kept it really basic. And then you scoop it up, roll them into balls, and then with a fork, maybe you can make it into an intricate design. I'm not an artist at all. I don't have the touch. I just couldn't make it look pretty as much as I could. Then I tried to even drizzle chocolate syrup on it, which had coconut oil and cacao powder, and it just wasn't working. It just wasn't looking great, but whatever. Then you pop it in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and then they're all good to eat. Honestly, this was just for me and my mom, and then I had an extra one for later. And it was really, really good. It's just if you want something sweet. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You can see what an epic fail this kind of looks like, but I swear it tastes really good. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on health and wellness. It was delish, by the way.